Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about types of DC machine. Types of DC machines. What are the types of DC machines are there? Machine means it may be a DC motor, it may be a DC generator, right? So the types of DC machines are the excitation of DC machines is classified into two types. It means the excitation. Excitation means what? 1 minute. Excitation means what? Excitation means that the supply giving to the field winding of the DC machine. I already told that DC machine will have the two type of winding. One is the armature winding, another one is the field winding. One is the armature winding and another one is the field winding. So the excitation means that the giving supply, how or what way we are giving supply to the field winding. Based on that, the DC machine is classified into two types. One is separately excitation and self excitation. Separately excitation means that the separate DC supply will be given to the machine, and the self excitation means there is no separate supply for the field winding. The field winding of the machine will be used magnetic flux, residual magnetic flux, we call the residual magnetic flux, which is present in the machine itself, used for the excitation, right? In separate excited type of DC machine, the field coils are activated with a separate DC source. That is what I mean. You will give a separate DC source to energize your field coils, right? 1 minute. Now it is moving. Slide is not moving. Next slide. Yes. Self-excitation DC machine. Self-excitation DC machine means that the flow of current throughout the field winding is supplied with the machine. That is what I told you, that the same machine magnetic flux will be used for exciting the DC machine. That is the self-excitation. That is the self-excitation. So you can say the separately excited DC machine. Separately excited DC machine, in this type, field coils are energized from the independent external DC source. The diagram can be shown here. See, this is the representation of armature of the DC machine, and this is nothing but your carbon brush to collect the current in case of generator and to inject the current in case of motor, right? So this is a representation of the armature of the DC machine. This is your field winding. Already we have said that DC machine will have the two winding. One is the armature winding, another one the field winding. So this is your armature winding and this is your field winding. So in the separately excited machine, the field winding is energized with the help of the DC source. The field winding is energized with the help of the DC source, and the current flow to the field winding is controlled with the help of the resistance. So this is your load, right? So this is nothing but the diagram of the separately excited DC machine. DC machine means it can be a motor, it can be a generator. It can be a motor or it can be a generator. So the separately excited means what? Excitation means giving supply to the field. Separately excited means the field winding of the machine is energized from the separate supply, right? And come to the self-excitation. Self-excitation, in this type, field coils are energized from the current produced by the generator itself. It means that initially EMF is generated due to the residual magnetism in the field poles. This is, you have to keep in mind, residual magnetism. Residual magnetism means what? The magnetic material which we are using in the machine, once it is energized, it will always, there will be a small amount of magnetic field will be present. That is called as a residual magnetism. That residual magnetism will be used at the beginning to generate the EMF, and the generated EMF causes a part of current to flow in the field coils. Once the EMF generated and it will cause a current that will flow in the field coil. So the field can be strengthened. The field flux can be strengthened, thereby increasing the generated EMF. Self-excited DC generators are further divided into three types. So keep in your minds, the self-excited machine, there the concept of residual magnetism is used. Residual magnetism is what? The magnetic material which are using in the field winding, once it is energized, always small amount of magnetic flux always present. That flux is used at the time of initial for the EMF to be generated, right? That is what. So this self-excited DC machine classified into further three types. One is shunt wound or shunt machine. Another one is series wound or series machine. Another one is compound wound or compound machine. So the self-excited DC machine classified into three types: shunt machine, series machine, and compound machine. So this is based on how the field winding is connected to the armature winding. I already told you the armature winding is having, armature winding and field winding will be present in the machine. And in case of self-excited machine, how the field winding is connected with the armature. Based on that, we have the shunt machine, series machine, and compound machine, right? So what is shunt machine? Shunt wound DC machine. In shunt wound DC machine, the field coils are aligned in parallel to the armature. That means you can simply say the field winding of the machine is connected in parallel to the armature. The field winding of the winding is connected in parallel to the armature. That is called as a shunt machine. Shunt means parallel. So as the shunt field gets the complete output voltage of the generator, otherwise a motor supplies voltage. It is if the field winding will get output voltage in case of generator, or you will supply in case of motor. It is normally made of a huge number of fist of fine wire with a small field current carrying. Small field current carrying fine wire is used. Fist of fine wire is used in case of shunt machine, right? Field winding. You can say this is your shunt machine armature and this is your field. They have been connected in parallel. How you can say this is parallel? Because when the current is divided, then it is parallel. For example, a EMF is generated here and a current of armature current. This is your representation of armature. So armature current coming here. So it will get diverted to this side as well as this side. So that means when the current is getting diversion, you can say they are in parallel. So one current going this way, one current going this way. That means this field winding and also the load, both are in parallel to your armature. Parallel to your armature. The field winding connected in parallel to armature is called as a shunt machine. So here the current IA is coming. So IA equation also you can IA equal to IL plus IS according to your Kirchhoff's current law. According to your Kirchhoff's current law. If I consider this a node, already we have discussed what is node, junction point. I can say here junction point. So IA coming in and IL, IS going out. So you can write a equation for the shunt machine. IA armature current equal to IL plus IS That we will discuss later on detail. But you should understand the field winding connected in parallel to armature winding, that is called as a shunt machine, right? So series wound machine. In series wound machine, the field coils are aligned in series to the armature winding. Yes. If the field coils or field winding connected in series to the armature, that is the series DC machine. As series field winding get the armature current, as well as the armature current is huge. Due to this, the series field winding includes few twists of wires of big cross-sectional area. So why we need to have big cross-sectional area? Because current carrying will be more. The reason is that your armature and field, they are in series, and load also in the same place, series only, right? All are in series. You can say it's a closed loop. All are in series. Your armature, your field, and your load, all are in series. So whatever load current, that also will flow through the armature as well as through the field winding. You can say armature current here. Here it is called as armature current in armature winding. When it's the same current is coming here, the same current will flow in field current. So field current also same. The same current will flow as a load current. So in the series machine, the IA equal to ISC equal to IL. That means armature current or field current or load current. They all are same. So load may carry more current. That's why here they are saying the field winding wire should have the big cross sectional area so that it can carry the huge amount of current. So right. So this is your diagram of the series DC machine. The series DC machine, armature connected in series with your field winding as well as in series to the load also, right? So this is one. Then what does compound machine? Compound DC machines. A compound machine includes both the series as well as shunt field. Yes, in the compound DC machine, the field winding will have two windings. One is series winding and shunt winding. That is shunt field and series field. Both will be present in the compound machine. That's why it is called as a compound. Compound, a combination of series as well as shunt field windings. It apart from your armature already will be there, and the field winding will have two field winding, shunt field winding and series field winding, right? The two windings are carried out with every machine pole. The series winding of the machine includes few tubes of the huge cross sectional, as well as the shunt winding includes several fine wires, right? That's the concept is same. Series winding, big cross sectional area with the huge cross sectional area region, and shunt winding, several fine wire twist, right? So come here. So here also the we say field winding connected in two ways, shunt field and series field. So it is short shunt, and another name for the compound machine, one is called as short shunt. What is short shunt? Short shunt compound machine, long shunt compound machine. What is short shunt? Short shunt means here the shunt field winding is in parallel to armature, and the series field winding is connected in series to the load. You can see here. See, in the short shunt compound machine, the shunt field directly connected with your armature as it is shunt case, but your series field winding, this is also field winding, right? One armature with the two field winding, shunt field winding, series field winding. So one armature with the shunt field and series field. In the short shunt, short shunt compound, the shunt field connected parallel to armature, and a series field connected in series to your load, So you can say armature current I equal to what is current throw in the series field and current throw in the shunt field. IA equal to ISH plus ISC. ISC means current in the field winding, right? And what about the long shunt then? In long shunt, the shunt field winding is parallel to both armature and series field winding. You can see here. See here, this is your armature and series field winding in series with the armature, and shunt is connected in parallel to your armature as well as your series field. That is what long shunt. Long shunt means what? The shunt field winding is connected in parallel to armature as well as series field. But in the previous case, it is not like short. In the short shunt compound, the shunt is connected only parallel to armature, and the series field winding contains series to load. That is the difference. Long shunt, right? Short shunt and long shunt compound machine. This is the type of the DC machine. So we have discussed about the types of DC machine. So types of DC machines, we can also have some questions like that. So questions of discussion. If the field winding of the DC machine is in parallel with the armature, then what is the name of DC machine? If the field winding of the machine is in parallel with the armature, then what is the name of the DC machine? If we have listened the topic, we could simply answer what is DC machine. If the field winding in parallel, it is called as a shunt DC machine. It is called as a shunt DC machine. So what is the compound DC machine? What is the compound DC machines? So if we have properly listened the topic discussion, then you will easily say compound DC machine. Compound DC machine means the DC machine in which shunt field winding as well as series field winding both will present. Compound DC machine means the DC machine in which shunt field winding as well as series field winding both will be present. That's why it is called as a compound DC machine. There we have long shunt, short shunt also, right? And what are the types of self-excited DC machines? What are the types of self-excited DC machines? If we have go through this entire session, then we could simply answer. If you have properly give your attention, then you might have simply you answer for the self-excited DC machines. What are the types of self-excited? Simply we can say shunt DC machine, series DC machine, and compound DC machine. Shunt DC machine means field winding connected in parallel to armature. Series field winding means series DC machine means field winding connected in series to armature. Compound means the compound machine will have the shunt field as well as series field. And what are the types of DC machines based on excitation? What are the types of DC machine based on excitation? Excitation, you can say self-excited and separately excited. So this is what the simple objective questions I have made based on the presentations. So now in this class, what we have simply discussed, what are the DC machines are there? What are the DC machines are there? We could simply say the self-excited and separately excited. Self-excited means the machine in which the field winding itself used for the excitation. There we are using the residual magnetism of the field winding. And the separately excited means separate supply given to the field winding, right? And also we discussed what is self-excited and what are the types. Self-excited, we have the types shunt DC machine, series DC machine, compound DC machine. Shunt DC machine means field winding connected in parallel. Series means field winding connected in series to the armature. Compound means field winding, shunt field winding and series field winding both are present in the machine, right? So this all those things we have discussed in this class. So let us do, I hope that you have clearly understood about the different types of DC machines, right? So we will have the discussion further in the next class. Thank you, dear students.